Welcome to another edition of the CVS Sound Vision instructional video series. I'm Bob Thomas, your host, and in this segment we'll be talking about the basics of networking. As traditional methods of patient image and data storage and retrieval, such as VCR and page prints, are being phased out, more and more facilities are going towards a digital archiving solution. If your facility is considering such a solution, then you might want to know some of the basics of networking in preparation. Networking is just two or more computers or ultrasound machines talking to each other. And as making a phone call, you have to dial the right number, ask for the person you want to talk to, wait for a response to be sure that you're talking to the right person, providing the right information before you begin a conversation. For your network, the main computer will be installed by your system's provider. It will be referred to by its company name, such as PACS, or generically as in host, server, or archive device. All of the phone numbers and names needed for the computers to talk to each other will be provided by your network administrator. Before attempting to connect an ultrasound machine to your network, be sure to get the following information from your provider so that you can have it available for the person installing your ultrasound machine. In the networking environment, you're going to come across some terms that you may not be familiar with, such as IP address. The IP address is the unique number that identifies the archive device to the ultrasound machine so that it knows it is calling the right number or right device. The host should automatically assign an IP address to the ultrasound machine so that it knows it is receiving the information from the right location. If this does not happen, then your network administrator and your ultrasound installer will confer and assign an IP address to the ultrasound machine. AE title. The AE, or Application Entity Title, is the name of the data management program being used to process the images received from the ultrasound machine. This title is case sensitive and must be entered exactly as it is given to you by the network administrator. So make sure that when you receive the AE title, that it is accurate. Alias. Just as people sometimes have an alternate name or alias, so too can computers on a network. Unlike the AE title, the alias can be any name that you want to designate to the computer or ultrasound machine so that the network users can easily identify it. Model. For some ultrasound machines, the make or model of the host server must be designated. In this case, the administrator will need to provide the exact model number. This is case sensitive and character sensitive. So it is extremely important that if you're using a model number, that it must be accurate to the system that you're using. Subnet mask. When a network has a large number of computers talking, sometimes it is necessary to break them up into smaller groups. The subnet mask determines how many computers can talk in a single group. Most of the time this number is 255.255.255.0. If your number is different, have your administrator let you know. Default gateway. If your facility has a large network with multiple subnet groups, your new archive installation may use a default gateway. The default gateway is an additional device used to allow one subnet to talk to another. Have your administrator supply you with this number if a default gateway is being used. Port number. In computer networking, the protocols of transmitting data use a numerical identifier for the endpoints of computer communications. Such an endpoint is known as a port, and the number is the port number. The standard port number for digital imaging and communications in medicine is 104. If yours is different, your network administrator will let you know. Don't worry if all of this still seems confusing. At the time of your ultrasound installation, CVS Sound Vision will provide you with a networking checklist, and we're always able and available to assist you through the process. Don't forget to visit our website at cvsales.com for news, updates, and new product developments. Thank you for watching.